Today I want to talk about be great before it's too late. And I want to speak specifically on the subject of greatness because he talks about in a great house there are vessels of honor and dishonor, vessels that are great and some that are not great. Great house, being in a great house, does not make you great. It's one thing to have great parents, but that doesn't make you great. It's one thing to work for a great company, corporation that's great, but that doesn't mean you're great because you're in that great house or that great corporation or that great church or that great family that you're a member of. You're either adding to the greatness of that family or you're diminishing it. And it said it's possible to be in a great house, but you not be great. You not be gold, you not even be silver, you not be brass, you just be dirt or clay. So being in a great house does not ensure that you'll become great. How many of you would like to be great? How many of you sense that there's greatness in you? It's not egotistical to say that, but how many of you believe that there's greatness in you? And let me tell you what greatness is not. Number one, greatness is not inherited. It's not the result of birth, in other words. You cannot inherit greatness. You can be born high and live low. Or you can be born low, but you can still live high. Your greatness is not determined by your pedigree or the family that you were born into. Your parents can be great and you can be a dummy. Or you can be born into a family where your father and mother were terrible, less than great people, and you can become great. You can't be great because of people who gave birth to you. You can't be eliminated from greatness because of people who gave birth to you. Greatness is not inherited. Secondly, greatness is not income. Greatness is not cheap. Greatness will cost you something. Greatness will cost you something, not somebody else. It'll cost you something. It's going to cost you some time. It's going to cost you some energy. It's going to cost you some sacrifice. It's going to cost you some resources. It's going to cost you some hours of your life laying down, paying the price, going the extra mile, doing what other people are not willing to do. Greatness is not cheap. Greatness always costs more. That's why there's not many people who achieve greatness. They're not willing to pay the price. Greatness is not immediate. This is so important. In other words, greatness takes time to develop. You can't just run in your room and come out great. Hidden greatness is usually revealed during hardships. Usually you will not discover greatness in a person until they go through hardship. It's the hardship, the crisis, that brings greatness out of people. The hard places reveal hidden greatness. Hidden greatness will get in trouble and rise to the occasion. That's when you start seeing greatness. It's not watch what people do in trouble. Watch what people do in crisis. And if they fold up, there's no greatness there. But if there's greatness there, it'll come out in the hard places. There's something inside, an internal reservoir that won't lie down and stay down and whine and call their most 3 defeated friends and have a pity party. But there's something about a person that when the waters get troubled and all hell's breaking loose, greatness will step up to the crisis. People are not born great, they discover greatness through hardships.